Hey, Dave. Well, I don't necessarily think this is something that your team is an issue for them, but when you're playing a team that is struggling, like the Diamondbacks, how do you keep the focus for your team to stay at the same or to maintain the same playing level?
I think the short answer is to focus on ourselves and how we play and approach the game. Obviously, this team's not playing well, hasn't played well for quite some time, but in itself, to win one baseball game, that's kind of got to be our only focus. And it comes down to Trevor pitching well and us playing good defense and taking good at bats.
And with Corey Seager, you mentioned he was going to take BP. Did he do that today, or do you have the plan for him just yet?
Yeah, so he should be out there today with our guys. Max Muncy will take BP and do the whole pregame with our guys as well. Cody was at CBR and did a run through of BP and at bats and running around throwing. So today was a good day for him as well.
And Stevens is a junior. He shared with us kind of just a bit of excitement to play his former team. Has he shared anything with you about what he's looking forward to in this matchup?
I haven't talked to him about that. I remember coaching against him when he was with the D-backs. So certainly to play against your old team, there's, I guess, a little bit more excitement. I don't know if it's incentive, but I know he's looking forward to making a start.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Dave Assay. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, Dave, I know you've said after each Bauer start that the pitch count, you're comfortable with him going a little bit more than others, but does it concern you that he goes deeper into counts with a lot of hitters? And do you believe that could catch up with him eventually? Is that something that you keep an eye on?
Certainly keep an eye on it. I think that ideally you're not running deep counts and you're not throwing 90 pitches through 5 innings. So his body of work over the course of his career, he's shown the ability to handle it, but certainly it's not ideal. And you still understanding what he's done his last start with the off day. I keep that in mind. But to throw 110, 15 pitches every start certainly is not my goal.
I've seen on his vlog where he has said that he'll come to you on the day that he pitches and give you a color of where his body's at and how far he can go. How do you respond to that when he presents you with that?
I'm very dismissive, and I do appreciate the information, whether it's yellow, whether it's red, whether it's green, and I've seen the whole spectrum this season. So I think we have fun with it. I really don't take much heed because I've seen him red and go out there and compete and still get through a game, and I've seen him on green and not pitch his best. So I think the information is great. I think Trevor really values it, and for him to share it, I value that. But outside of that, I kind of use my eyes and manage the game accordingly.
Where are you at today, Dave? Red, yellow, or green?
I'm green. I'm green. I'm ready.
Thanks.
Yep.
Next question from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, when it comes to Trevor, do you talk to him more pregame than you do with maybe other starting pitchers?
I would say I talk to Walker the most, then Trevor, and then probably Julio and Clayton. I don't really talk to on the start days.
What are those conversations like with Trevor and Walker?
Walker, it could be about anything from cars to whiskey to wine to watches to baseball. With Trevor, it could be from his businesses to attacking hitters to am I going to let him throw 150 pitches tonight? So we cover the whole spectrum with those two guys.
And just with Scott Alexander, I saw he's going to be pitching for Rancho tonight. What's the plan for him today and then moving forward?
I think it's just an inning, and then he'll get a couple days off. And I know that the plan is that he's going to probably face our guys or somebody on Monday, maybe in Rancho, and then at some point he's going to do a back-to-back and then be ready to join us, first couple of days of July.
And how's Bruce Star doing? What are the reports you get in there?
He's doing okay. The velocity is good. I think the outings have been up and down. He's trying to manage that slider, command it, shorten it, strike it. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. He just needs to continue to get better, and we're watching him every outing.
Thank you, Dave.
Yep.
Next question from Fabiana Adaya. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, I know you said that Cody was able to work out at Camelback Ranch. Has he been able to run at 100% yet on that hamstring?
He is. His last, I think it was Wednesday, it was at 100%. So yesterday was a recovery day, and he responded really well.
So what's the sort of like the thing that you're looking for him to like know that he's going to be ready to go when he's eligible to come off?
I think that was one marker, and the recovery part was another. So those two have been checked, and I think that just in the days coming, make sure he just continues to keep the strength in the hamstring. As you run, the hamstring starts to, when it's not right, there's a little strength fatigue. I've gone through it myself, and so when it is back to right, then there isn't that kind of fatigue in the hamstring. So as long as we have that, he's in a good place. And then now it's just taking at bats. So sometime, I expect him to be ready to go in that San Diego series.
And then with Gavin, you've seen bursts from him where in years past where like he's sort of shown obviously why he is the prospect he is. But what do you think is the thing that's sort of helped him be this consistently good since May started?
I think that we talked about it, a little bit ago, where it's just he has just clarity and the support of all of us to just be who he is as a ball player. And I think that freedom, which is very vague, but I think it just allowed him to be aggressive when he needs to, passive when he needs to, get base hits and not try to slug all the time, and just compete every pitch and play good defense and make good decisions. And I think that that's sort of helped in his success in this short term. And I just believe that that's a success or a remedy or the ingredients for success going forward as well.
Was there a moment where you saw like a switch flip for him? Was it the home run against Seattle or any point in that sort over that stretch where you sort of saw something different out of him?
There was that homer he hit at home. Maybe that game-winning homer, I think it was, something like that, or game tying. That was a good one. But I talk to Gavin every day, so just kind of seeing where his head's at. I just see a real consistency and how he's going about his day versus last year and earlier on this year.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Last questions for Bill Plunkett. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, if Max is swinging freely enough to take BP, how should we interpret that for his timeline to get back out there?
I think we're hoping that second or third day in San Diego is possible, very possible.
And no rehab assignment for him?
No.
With Corey, what's left for him to check off before he goes out and starts playing?
I think that he's checked those boxes. I think it's just more of doing some simulated stuff, and for him to go out early next week is our hope, and let him kind of and the hitting guys trying to figure out where he's at as far as timing wise and get him back.
Thank you, Dave.